Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am feeling very nostalgic. I'm in my bedroom, I'm in front of my window, I'm not using any studio lights, and I'm just sitting on my bed filming, and it feels like I'm 18 years old again filming in here in high school because I used to film in here all the time when I first started. But today's video isn't a makeup tutorial, it's not a get ready with me, it's just going to be a very chill, laid back laser Q&A. So I figured we would just sit down in my room and chat and talk kind of like we're just girlfriends hanging out. So we're going to be talking all about laser hair removal today. I just got my second treatment done this past weekend, literally yesterday, so I figured I would just sit down with you guys and answer some of your FAQs regarding laser. Maybe hopefully this will help you if any of you guys are interested in getting this done or you've gotten it done, whatever. I hope it can help some way, somehow. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Don't forget to grab a snack, grab a pillow, get comfy, and let's start talking about laser hair removal. First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to Laser Away for the complimentary treatments. This video is not sponsored. They did not pay me to make this video. They did not pay me to go get the treatments done. I got the treatments done for free, which I'm so incredibly grateful for. I went to Laser Away on the Upper East Side location. They actually have a ton of different locations in different states as well as in New York, and I will leave those down below. So if you're in the area, if you are in any of those states, definitely check them out because I've had the best experience so far. I went to Lady at the Upper East Side and she is absolutely amazing. She made me feel super comfortable, very safe, and she honestly felt like a friend to me. Like I didn't feel like she was just like a worker there. Like she made me feel very, very comfortable, and I love her already, so shout out to her. Okay, now let's jump into the questions. My case, by the way, is from Velvet Caviar. My pop socket is from TJ Maxx. Let's head over to Instagram. So a lot of the same questions. I'm going to start with like the main like FAQs first. How much did it cost and was it painful? So price is going to vary. Of course, like I said, I did not pay for these treatments, but I am going to, I think at least I'm going to pay for my legs because if everything goes well after these treatments, I think I want to get my legs lasered away because I hate shaving my legs. But prices will depend on where you go, what state you're in. Of course, it's going to depend, but it is going to cost a couple of $100s per session, depending on what you get, whether that's your Brazilian, your underarms, your upper lip, legs, your full body. It's all gonna range. It is pricey, I will say. It's not something cheap. It's just not gonna be like a $20 treatment, but I do think it is worth it because, at least from my experience, I noticed results after just one treatment, which I'll get into in just a minute. So is it expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely. So as far as pain, lots of questions about pain. Does it hurt? Scale of 1 to 10. What's the pain like? Okay, so if I could describe the pain, I would say it's kind of like a bee sting. And I know that that can be very intimidating. And let me just start off by saying that I am the biggest baby when it comes to pain. I hate pain. I cried at some of my piercings. I'm just a big baby. My nose piercing, I got tears rolling down my face, which, by the way, yes, I did take it out because I got a bump on it. My nipples hurt really, really bad. My belly button wasn't that bad, but it definitely was like a pinch, like a sting. Nothing unbearable though. The pain is quick, it's fast, it's easy, it doesn't last all day. So that's something to keep in mind as well. The entire procedure overall, depending obviously on what you get done, but for me, my underarms and my Brazilian are what I got done, and that took probably about 20 minutes max. It's going to be longer depending on if you need breaks in between sessions and in between the time that the person is lasering you away. But for me, I took maybe like 30-second to a minute breaks in between, but other than that, like the process is really, really quick. The pain does not last throughout the day. You're not going to feel sore. You're not going to be able to not walk or anything like that. Like it's painful, but it's bearable. And I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, this is going to depend also on how close of a shave you get before you go in. So if you can get a super close shave and you are as smooth as possible, the pain is going to be between a 3 and a 5. Nothing crazy, nothing unbearable. If I can handle it, you can too, because I'm telling you, my pain tolerance is very, very low, and I'm fine. Like I'm totally good. Like I'm okay. You're gonna be okay, I promise. If you do not get a super close shave, or if you miss a couple of hairs and you have some long hairs wherever it is, that could be down there, you know, your Brazilian, your underarms, which that's happened to me. It happened to me the first time, and it happened to me actually yesterday. The pain does get a little bit higher. I would say then it goes between a 7 and an 8, but it's not totally terrible. Definitely doable. Something that helps that I'm sure if you go get it done is putting ice on the area before getting started. I feel like the ice is just it's very cooling, it's calming, it calms the area. That way when they go in with the laser, it doesn't feel that bad. So ice helps as well. If they don't suggest that, definitely ask about it if you go get it done. I feel like honestly, if you have tattoos, if you have piercings, you can get laser. Like, it's really not that bad. It's not something where I'm crying and I never want to do it again and it's unbearable and I want to get out, and like, it's nothing like that at all. So definitely doable. Okay, I said doable and unbearable like a million times, so let's move on. How long do you have to go without shaving for your first treatment? I would say like on average, probably like 7 to 10 days, but that can just really depend on the person. Definitely ask the person who is doing it for you just to double check, but I would say 10 days. And honestly, I noticed results after the first laser treatment, so I didn't feel the need to have to shave constantly. It felt super smooth even after 3, 4, 5 days. So like, you're good. You're not going to be growing like a ton of hair or anything. It's really nice because you don't have to worry about that. So I would say 10 days just to be safe. Is it better compared to shaving? I would say yes. I hate shaving. It's not something that I enjoy doing. I do it a lot in the summer because like I have to, but it's not something that I like doing. I think it's a very annoying task. It's time consuming. I cut myself a lot and I don't like it. So I think laser, like the little bit of pain that you go through for 10, 15, 20 minutes is totally worth it, because shaving is just, it's a pain. So yes, definitely I think it's 100% better. What is the prep you have to do before getting laser? So the first thing you always have to do is make sure that you are shaving. This is key. I'm telling you, this is not like a Brazilian, because I know for a Brazilian, I've heard that you have to grow your hair out. For laser, it's the complete opposite. You have to shave. I recommend shaving the night before and the morning of, right before going to your treatment, because you don't want any stubble, you don't want any long hairs. Make sure that you literally get in there and you shave away everything. I had Hector in the bathroom with me, helping me to make sure I got every single hair, and I still miss hairs. So, you know, it happens, but getting a super close shave is very important because it's just going to make the process less painful and just better overall. Your experience is going to be 10 times better. And then if you are getting your Brazilian done, make sure you really get in there. Like, I'm talking like close to your butt, like everything in the crack. Like, make sure you get everything, because they do laser away that strip, like basically close to your butt crack. They do get that area. So make sure that you are really, really getting in there. Like, I mean, leg up in the air, shaving it away, because that can be very, very painful, because I know it's really easy to miss hairs down there, and that's when the pain can be really high when it comes to getting your laser done. And the inside part of your vagina is going to be a little bit more sensitive versus just the top of it. I'm not an OBGYN, I'm not a nurse, so I know I don't have my names all right with anatomy, but this is not anatomy, this is just me telling you my experience. But yeah, the inner part of your vagina is going to be more painful versus just the top of it, so just something to keep in mind. It's just a little bit more sensitive, but again, if you're very precise with your shaving, it's not going to be that bad. So besides shaving, here's a couple other things that you have to keep in mind before getting your laser done, and I'm going to read them directly from my email just to 100% have them accurate. So sun exposure and tanning beds are completely to be avoided 10 days prior to treatment. Actually, better so like 2 weeks before treatment. Spray tans and self tanners, bronzer lotions are to be completely avoided 2 weeks prior to treatment, and sun exposure is to be avoided 2 days after treatment. Also, after your treatment, you can go about your normal activities, but I definitely do not recommend working out, having sex, nothing like, no strenuous activities that are going to cause you to be very sweaty and hot and gross. You want to keep that area just nice and comfortable and just like at room temperature. You know, we don't want ingrown hairs, we don't want any like infections or anything, so that's just something super important to keep in mind. And I did ask Lady when I was there what would happen if, let's just say I did get some sun exposure and then I wanted to get laser done. She said that basically your skin it's damaged skin. When you go in the sun and you get tan, it's damaged. So if they go in with a laser, they can actually cause like little burn marks all over your body or wherever you get the laser done if you do have a tan. So that's why it's super important to avoid the sun before and after getting these treatments done. So in my email, it says there's no downtime with the treatment. However, you can expect the following: slight redness to your skin for the first 10 minutes to an hour, which I personally didn't experience. That's just going to depend on the person. And then also they advise you to wait at least 48 hours to do any activities, which I just mentioned, that cause you to sweat. That's working out, saunas, jacuzzis, etc. And that also also includes swimming as well. No swimming within the first 24 to 48 hours after getting this done. So if you have vacations or anything, and you're getting your treatments done around that time, make sure you plan ahead and you kind of plan around that. Do you still get super itchy when the hair starts growing back, or is it just a shaving thing? For me personally, it's just a shaving thing. My skin is super sensitive to any type of razor, shaving creams, but now I feel like it's not itchy. And even after getting the laser, and when I do shave, it's super comfortable, it's super smooth, and I don't have any issues. So I think it's been really, really great for my skin. And shaving, like I said earlier, it's such a pain. I hate it. Messes with my skin, so laser has been like the best thing. So yeah, it's just a shaving thing for me when it comes to getting itchy. How long does it last before hair comes back? This again could vary on every single person. So let me just give you a little example. For me, my underarms grow back every single day. Before I got laser, like I would have to shave every single day. I would shave 9 p.m. at night, the next morning 9 a.m. I have stubbles, I have long hair. Like it's just my hair, that's how it is. It was super, super annoying because I constantly had to shave. Sometimes I had to shave twice a day if I was going somewhere, if I was wearing a certain top, because the long hair was just there. And then as far as down there, I also did have to shave pretty often because yeah, my hair grew back very quickly. But now I can go literally probably like 4 to 5 days without shaving. Like that's the longest that I've gone, which I was never able to do before. And the area is still really smooth. The hair does not grow back thicker or longer. I feel like it's honestly growing back a lot slower versus before. So it's really nice. And just to show you guys my underarms, because another question that I did get was, do your underarms get lighter after getting the laser hair removal? Again, this will vary on the person. I know I keep saying that, but everybody is different, so it's something to keep in mind. Like somebody might have like super white underarms after getting laser, and then somebody might not, and that's just gonna depend on the person. So I'll show you guys what my underarms look like right now. So they're actually not super dark. I can say, I think that they have gotten a little bit lighter. My underarms have been black before. Like I'm not kidding, just straight up black. And I probably have little fuzz balls from my black shirt right now. But yeah, I think it looks honestly pretty good. Like I don't have super white underarms, but I also don't have really black ones. I feel like it looks better now than before. Like it's crazy. I had to put my glasses on just to like see on the mirror how it looks from a distance. So yeah, it doesn't look totally white, but it also doesn't look super, super black either. I feel like it is getting lighter, honestly. And I've heard that as well. Like some of you guys actually told me that you've gotten it done and your underarms are super light already. So it's nice. Would you recommend it to someone who has never done any hair removal besides shaving? Absolutely. I have never gotten a Brazilian wax. I know I got a lot of questions about that. I've never gotten that done personally because I don't enjoy waxing. I've gotten my eyebrows waxed before, and I know that's like such a baby thing, and it's like it's totally different compared to like getting a Brazilian, but I don't like it. I don't like getting my eyebrows waxed. My eyes tear up, and I feel like the pain, like even after, it kind of like stings a little bit. I know maybe that just depends on like where you go, but for me, I don't like it, and I just don't like the idea of getting that area waxed. I just feel like a laser for me is more comforting, which I know that sounds weird, but waxing for me is not something that I would ever do, to be honest, in any part of my body. It's not intriguing because I hate getting my eyebrows waxed. And also based off of what I've seen, you have to let whatever area you're getting waxed grow out for a couple of weeks, and I can't do that. I can't go longer than like, I would say 2 weeks without shaving. Like for me, that's just a big no-no. So I have to shave. I cannot go longer than that. The thought of having like bush legs and like a bush underarm area is just like, I don't like it. So I just do not feel clean that way. But that's me personally. Everybody's different. Again, you know, if you like the areas to be bushy, then, you know, good for you. I support it. But for me, I'm Brazilian, I'm guessing full vag and crack, right? Yes. So she's gonna ask you to, you know, do the top layer, the inner part of your vagina, and then you'll be asked to lay on your stomach. You have to spread your cheeks open, and then she'll do the area pretty much close to your butt crack area, because you do get hair there as well. How many treatments do you have to do? A typical laser treatment for any part of your body will range from 6 to 8 treatments. I'm getting 6 treatments done. Some people are totally good after 6. Some people need 8. It depends, but 6 to 8 is average. Will the hair grow back at all, or is this permanent? So I would say it's like semi-permanent based off of what I've seen, the research that I've done, and after talking to Lady, she told me that again, it depends on the person, hormones, pregnancy, all that. But she said typically people who do get 6 to 8 treatments done, like, you're good. The only thing that people usually do is just like a maintenance treatment. So they'll come back once or twice a year just to keep up with it a little bit if they have a little bit of stubble. But other than that, like, it is pretty permanent, I would say. So semi-permanent for some people, I guess, and more permanent for others, depending on who you are. But yeah, maintenance I feel like isn't bad. Like, coming back 1 to twice a year is not bad for me at all. Couple questions regarding like just being an invasive procedure, obviously, because you don't have clothes on. I mean, I did have a towel, but you know, whoever's doing your laser is going to see your lady part. You're gonna feel exposed, and I know for some of you that can be a little intimidating, as well as for me. I'm a very private person. It's not something that I really do. I don't even like to like show off my body too much with clothing, so I know what you mean. It can be very intimidating, but whoever you go to, they should make you feel really comfortable, because when I went, she just made me feel very at ease. It wasn't weird at all, and Hector was in the room with me the second time when I just got it done, and it was nice because I just felt comfortable. So if somebody is making you feel like awkward or something, then maybe that's not the right person for you to get it done with. So definitely find somebody who you just feel like comfortable with and at ease. I mean, obviously it's invasive. It's not something that just comes naturally to me, but now I kind of like know what to expect, and I don't feel like it's that bad. You know, you're going there for the treatment, and I'm sure that whoever does your treatments, they've seen it all. Does this contradict the effect if you're taking hair vitamins? I would look into that. I would definitely ask whoever your technician is doing your laser hair removal about that. I don't personally take any hair vitamins. I just take a multivitamin, but I would make sure, because you obviously don't want to get treatments done and be taking vitamins that are going to make your hair grow back faster. So definitely ask about that. So those are pretty much all of the questions, a lot of similar ones, which I expected. But to conclude this video, yes, I think this is 100% worth it. I actually want to get my legs done, but I'm probably going to wait until the winter time just so that they're not so exposed to the sun, because I do have some traveling to do in August and I don't want any bad effects on my legs. But I definitely do want to get my legs done. If you guys have gotten your legs, tell me about it. Tell me your experience. But I'm really loving the underarms and the Brazilian for me. Like I said, it's great, and I'm very happy with that, and I'm excited to do my legs. Maybe in the future I'll actually just do like the rest of my body, like even like my arms and everything, because I do have a little stubble on my arms, which it's not a big deal, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, I do think it's worth it. I know it's pricey, but it's something that you don't have to constantly worry about. Like, once you do your treatments, you can probably get them done if you start like in the beginning of the year, by like the end of the year, and then that's it. It's not like a big expense that you have to keep up with every single year. You don't have to do like 6, 7 treatments every year. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, you might have to do a maintenance, but it's not like a big thing. So yeah, I do think it's worth it. If you are a baby when it comes to pain like me, I'm telling you, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And here is some footage at the Upper East Side location of me getting my underarms done. Of course, I'm not gonna show you guys the bikini area for obvious reasons, but it's the same process, just a different part of your body. But this is how it goes. Alright guys, so I am about to get my laser. I'm gonna just show my underarms. Of course, I have my handy dandy goggles on that you always have to wear before getting laser, and then I just changed into the towel. Hector is here with me. He's gonna film, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started.
If it gets too cold, let me know, and I'll take it over right away. We're about to start. Okay, we're about to start, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. How's that, okay? Yes. How's the pain on a level from 1 to 10?
Like a 3.
3? Okay.
Not bad.
Here you go.
Worse the last time.
Where's the last time?
Yeah.
And we iced last time, right?
Yeah.
Really? Huh. Also, you also had more hair, so now it's a little thinner, it's not as much.
That that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. If I missed anything, I will leave it down below and feel free to ask me as well, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you once again to Laser Away for the treatments. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.